went to go and see my gran, and that makes me sound like a nice person, but we've established I've had nothing to do. She can't throw you away, can she? Yeah. And she's really old, my gran. She's like 88 or 89, or, you know, I don't know. It's beyond the age it was polite to celebrate, anyway. And she's kind of got this thing, like, where she just talks about the end. All she ever talks about is the end. And it's really hard, you know, when you love someone to kind of hear that. So I kind of push her away to do the other thing that kind of old people like to talk about, you know, just that where they regurgitate stories from the past, just tell the same stories over and over again. And it's quite nice in a way, because, you know, it's like her just dictating her own narrative, how she wants to be remembered. And that's a very romantic way of looking at her senility, but it's quite done. And she tells this one story about like when she was younger, and she started dating my granddad. And like what they do for dates, they go to see a West End play, and she realised she was in love with him when they'd seen every play that was on in London. Yeah, that's the story, isn't it? It matters to me, isn't it? And I don't get to see her that much, especially not my own, you know. So I just took the opportunity and looked at her and said, why can't you be racist or piss yourself? Like all the other comedians' grams. You know I'm struggling. She's very culturally aware, my gran, you know, very culturally sensitive. Because I didn't know this, she told me you're not actually supposed to use the term gypsy, because apparently they'll appear at the foot of your bed and eat your face. Seems unlikely, but she said that. But like, I was still glad that I left my job, because for about a year I was working in accounts or admin or something. They gave me like a computer and a stapler, you know, little clues. But and it was a very kind of. You said you worked in admin as well, didn't you? Yeah, one of you. It doesn't matter. But it's like a very soul-destroying job, because I was working like a bunch of kind of like 50-year-old women, and they were perfectly nice, but you know, like they've been there like 30 years, and I noticed because every conversation we'd have would always end like turning into one of two conversations: the lottery or cancer, as though they were the only viable ways out.